Hey there, welcome to spring. We're pretty much running towards the Christmas season now and the holiday season. Weather's been pretty perfect. We've been pretty lucky in August. I think, if you guys remember a couple of days, it felt like summer. I think 26, 27 degrees days with not much breeze. We just get right into it. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as usual each month about the property market as well as different opportunity that the market may present. The first thing that we're going to cover this month is basically updates in appraisal and valuation. So for many of you guys out there, a lot of our clients, in the last 12 months, we have done valuation for you guys, whether it's a desktop, a curbside, where we use photos or actually visited you in your property to give you a report after. Please, the reason we want to bring this up to say is, whatever value that we give you was probably it's current at that point in time, but the way the market is moving at an incredible pace, things are changing very, very, very quickly. So we are finding that appraisals that we've done 2 months ago that were that were coming back to redo the appraisal could literally result in a price difference of 10%, 5 to 10%, which is massive. So what my advice to you guys is that even though you've got an appraisal from us a couple of months back, if it ever comes across your mind that you might consider selling or want to sell, or even wanting value to refinance your property to buy another home and see how much equity you have, send an email, pick up the phone. It's once we've seen your property the first time, it's easy for us to give you an update without coming out again. If we did a desktop for you, we can do the same and give you an update again. So really, really important to know, literally, I saw a client yesterday, for example, where I basically did an appraisal for them, I think at the start of the year before the market went crazy. Then the valuation was around the mid 500, and now seeing them again, we're confident that we'll probably get somewhere in the mid 600, and you're talking $100,000 increase, and that's 15 to 20% increase. So that's massive. So bear in mind, whatever appraisal that we've done for you is right during the time that we've done for you guys, but in this unprecedented market where the market's moving so quickly, things changes very quickly. But we're here absolutely more than happy to give you an update at any point in time at all. Other selling opportunities. So that's another topic that we want to discuss because it's happening more and more. And what I mean by specifically with that is buyer's agent. You would constantly be hearing in the media, our southerners neighbors, Sydney, Melbourne, are all moving up here. They're all buying investment property here. That is true. We've got a lot more action from them, but what we're finding is that most of them are buying through buyer's agent. So this presents a very unique and very special property out there, because I know months ago we had a discussion about the risk of selling off market and not going to the market and getting the best price. But what we found as well in this current market, if you are thinking of selling, if you get the right price but not prepared to go on the market and invest in marketing, but have a figure in mind, do contact us. We've recently sold a lot of property directly to buyer's agent from Sydney, and they are paying absolutely above the current market of what we even think the property is worth. So that's the reassurance that we have to our client. It's not about whether it's selling on market or off market. It's about ensuring that you're getting the absolute best price. And the best part about selling to a lot of these buyer's agents is most of their clients are actually investors that don't intend to move into the property. So it gives a lot of option to people out there, like just if you're out there looking to to upgrade the property but needing to sell your property first, it gives you the option of being able to have extended settlement, rent back indefinitely, and things like that. So it gives you that option, which makes a huge difference when, as if you've been trying to buy a property out there as well but needing to sell your property. So reach out to us. There's definitely a lot of opportunity out there, and the main thing that buyers agents are looking for, just to give you a bit of an idea, just very general, most of them are generally looking for minimum block size 400 square meter upward. They generally don't look at anything under 400 square meter. And in terms of flat, so if you go to Google and do a search for Brisbane flat-wise search, put your address in, what we found is that 95% of buyer's agent, some of them do, but 95% of buyer's agent, the moment your property is in the flat map, even if it's 1 in 1,000 years chances, they generally stay away from it and not advise their clients to buy. So those are the first to check. In terms of budget, in the area that we're selling primarily in, we find that most of them have budgets between 600,000 to 1.2, 1.3, and obviously from time to time for specific product, even all the way up to $2+ million for more expensive area towards Ascot and Hamilton. But in our current area, we find that there is a huge demand from their clients that are looking for properties between the $600 to $1.2 million dollar amount or so. So that's really important to consider. If that's an opportunity that you wish to explore or discuss further, pick up the phone, send us an email, give me a ring. More than happy to discuss. Current market, so not much to update there. Just wanted to say that the current market, what has happened in August has not changed since the month before. Incredible market. Average days for most of our properties, pretty much we are in multiple offer situation with 10 to 20 to 30 groups through the property during the first open home and selling it after the first open home, and the prices are definitely still going up. So that's one thing for sure. Coming up into spring, traditionally we find that more property is going to come on the market, which might help to satisfy the craving of the amount of buyers that are in the market. But my recommendation, if you're a buyer out there waiting for the market to drop to get a good price or a bargain, genuinely I don't think that's going to happen. I think the way the demand is and the way things are going, I believe that prices will keep going up. The rate of growth might slow down or eventually might stop, but I highly doubt that prices will be going down. I think that's just the strength of the Brisbane market and in terms of the low interest rate and pretty much everything that's happening. Hope you found this quick video very, very knowledgeable and give you a bit of information. But like I said, absolutely love a chat. Pick up the phone, give me a ring if you'd like to chat anytime.